Fagus grandifolia, the American beech, and the Fagaceae. Fagus meaning to eat, grandifolia referring to large, grand foliage, folia. It doesn't really have large foliage compared to many other trees, but that's the scientific name nonetheless. It has a very distinctive leaf with a very thick, leathery feel, dark green, pinnate venation, and a margin that's rather irregular or coarse. And the leaves in the fall turn brown, bronze, and they persist on the tree for a very long time. The beech nut is a very distinctive fruit. It's a structure that opens up, and there's a triangular nut in each half. And that triangular nut is delicious tasting when it's ripe, and it's very rare to beat the squirrels to this tree. They just really gather these in large quantity, but it's a very sweet tasting, delicious tasting nut. That is the beech nut. With age, if the tree does not get disease, this gets to 300 to 400 to 500 years old. It's a massive tree with a broad crown, very shade tolerant. It also does something very unusual that very few trees do, and that it produces root suckers. From the root system, it produces shoots. And because of the mowing in this area, there's not a dense thicket, but in the woods you'll get a very dense beech thicket. And those individuals will eventually, over many decades, become respectable size trees in the understory. Beech bark is one of the most distinctive of all tree barks. It's always smooth. Because of its smoothness, there's a tendency for people to carve all kinds of lovely prose in the bark, which will damage the tree. It's not a good idea to do that. It will harm the tree. American beech is a very common tree throughout the northeastern United States. It's not used a whole lot for timber because it often has heart rot and other problems, but it is a very strong wood, excellent firewood. The American beech, Fagus grandifolia.